mention my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Yeah, shorty, she support. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better. You will never find. I've been in my bag like bros. Shots say no shot. Vibes in the winter side. Ready try. Give a different vibe. Is you down the ride, down the tide? You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym. Hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard. On the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other.
Ah, fuck. We done fucked up.
Out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Get the weight room. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. And go.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook.
He gone first play.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
Thought he started off, baby.
Dalvin Cook, 77 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set, ready. Not a rookie. I'm coming here. You lie. 36.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Strip that ball.
They go play action with Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ed Oliver in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Scratch. Check three, check three, check three. Delta. Ready, go.
Following the fumble recovery, Love. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
All day, baby, all day. Check one.
A toss to Cook. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, go.
Throwing on first down. Love. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Way to go, D. Way to go, D.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line. I got it. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
And now he'll tuck it and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Kill, kill, kill. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Ready. Go to base. Mike 57. Come, come. He's coming. Double up, double up.
On third down, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And Oliver in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's more on the return.
He might be gone. There he gone.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Talk about flipping the script. That punt return 86 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh,
and the throw there going to be incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Returning it is Moore.
Oh, that boy's trying to go out of the
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Pull it together. Check 99. Check 99. Bravo. Watch the air. Neo.
What up, what up?
On 1st and 10, Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's caught
He
in the
caught
end
that!
zone. Touchdown,
Dog, this
Minnesota.
Rondale Moore is fucking...
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the
It's
game.
over already.
17th on the year.
Not like literally,
The
but
Vikings are going to
figuratively
widen
it's
that
over already.
advantage.
When he
Extra
zip.
point up and good by Sanders. And a route is
This
on
nigga
here
did
for
some
this
dumb shit
first
now, but
half.
like somebody joined the Bears, right? Cause I was waiting. I was like, I asked him, I'm like, are you whatever CCG something? He's like, no. I'm like, well, he on the Bears. Man, I was waiting to go on the Bears. I'm out. Some shit, like some shit. Who's the commissioner? I'm like, me. I'm like, whatever. So I was trying to see who was open. I picked the Cowboys. I'm like, cause I know that's my man. I think he a good iron baller, but no, I know he ain't no quit. I know he work a lot. So I was like, I'm gonna kick him. Cause I know he work a lot. So I'm like, as soon as I said the Cowboys was open, that nigga joined. So I'm like, no, you could have been. You could have been on the Bears all this time. As soon as the Cowboys over, that nigga's hurried up and got him. I'm like, this nigga, man.
That gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet.
Nigga was sitting there because that nigga been doing me like an hour or some shit.
Anything you can use to get yourself
I said the Bears are taking. Man, I'm out.
They go play action now. Jackson, he's going
And
deep.
as soon as I said the Cowboys was open, here he comes.
Gonna be
Change
incomplete.
his name to Cowboys. I'm like, wait, what?
Contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
This nigga.
Those passes out that
Oh,
far
yeah,
wide
I guess he the Cowboys.
always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender
I'm like, you've been waiting the
to
whole
gain some
time. You could have
ground
been had the
from a long
motherfucker.
distance and have a chance to affect the pass.
An
Hey,
incomplete
as
pass
soon
on
as the
second down
Cowboys
leads
was taking,
us
that
to
motherfucker
3rd
hopped right in.
inches.
Like, I ain't invited him nothing. That motherfucker, he found that invite then.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm like, this
Looks like
nigga,
another
man.
3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit.
Hope he
We're
get
not
it.
even at halftime.
Oh, he scored. They might let him score a touchdown. Here
we go with Johnson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at
that was
the
a cheesehead ass game.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
Oh, Derrick Henry. Yeah. That's why I'm not inviting him into that's the AJ deal. That's why I ain't want him to know cheese. I go front. He turned to a cheese.
An entertaining
man.
start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
That's why I'm not even inviting. He asked me, was there invite you to the no cheese? I said, no, dog, we full. It was like, whole spots open. I'm like, nah, we full, cuz.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Fuck it. I don't care. It is what it is. Catch out the bag. I know. I forgot I was free. I don't care. Fuck it.
Really terrific
it's what the truth
performance.
come out.
Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a
I don't know
bunch
if
of
niggas be watching
spectacular
it, but
plays.
shit, I mean,
Like
even
mixed
if
in
you
a
watch
few
it, though,
of
like,
those.
that's the truth,
But
though.
most of
Like,
the
I
plays
want
are
no
just
cheesy
like we
niggas in
saw
that
there.
league, man.
Keep them
Because I don't want
short
to hear that
gains,
shit.
make
I
the
want,
fundamental
I
tackle.
named it no cheese league.
The Lions on third down.
Yeah,
They've only
man,
converted
what you
once
talking
in 4
Hey,
tries.
you don't want to
This
see that
is
boy,
3rd and 8.
You missed that catch that Rondale did.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That boy Jair nasty.
Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Oh,
Here
yo,
we
man.
go on 4th down with Jackson. He's got a man. It's
Oh, yo, man.
that's
After
complete.
the business, man, he got lonely, huh?
On 4th down, and it pays off big time as they
Kick
pick up
Detroit.
29.
Wait, what? Why did they say kick
And
Detroit?
that's a big pickup on the first down. And you know that all week, both sides
Kick
of the
Detroit.
ball, offense and
I don't have
defense,
you at it.
are
Kick
going
him like
through
you did
every
Eagles.
situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They go back to the ground with Johnson.
Oh, geez, them niggas
He
is a bunch
winds
of
up
crazy
getting only
niggas
a
weird. I'm
couple
gonna like
there,
that.
down
Them
to
niggas
the
is
29.
weird.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players.
Oh, he took his
Guys who can do
picture
more
down.
than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker,
Yeah, he
part
took
cover
that picture
guy.
down.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Wins championships, baby.
From the 29,
Hey, they on some Thursday shit. I'm like,
Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it
hey, these
in.
niggas is crazy.
And this is going to turn
Like, I want
into another
niggas that's
first down as
active,
the
but these
tackle is
niggas too
made at
active,
the
man.
Vikings
It's like,
14.
damn. These niggas too active.
The Lions into the red zone for the
That was
first
a
time.
cheesehead
It's
ass
1st and
game.
10 at the 14.
Downtime, let's get off the field.
Jackson.
Oh,
And
good
he'll
shit.
get into the end zone.
Which one am I playing?
Touchdown,
Oh, it's good eye.
Detroit. A
You ready, bro?
14-yard touchdown. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
That was a
I'm not
cheesehead
sure
ass
that they have
game.
illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row, we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they broke it.
Oh, he's playing in the
Broken
good on
through.
league.
Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Who? Jay, the D-man? Yeah, nigga was talking shit about,
the Vikings now to start their next drive. The ledger for them so
I want to lose
far
late,
looks
though.
pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that.
Oh, if I would've got past him, that'd have been a touchdown.
They're in at this stage of the game.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That throw
I gotta
for
play
4.
my gridiron. My, the
Second
dude
down.
had
Second
joined,
and
so I guess I
6,
took
just
too long or
inside the
something.
30.
I'm trying to hit him back. He was ready, and then when I got the time I got ready, he didn't say nothing. So I'm like, I was like, I heard him.
2nd and 6.
Yeah.
He's going to loft one
Uh-oh.
deep over the middle.
Yeah, I knew
This
that was
is
gonna happen.
caught
I don't know why he's
inside the
doing that.
15.
You can't do that with old boy,
Play
man.
there for Minnesota. 63 yards. Looking to
Clark?
throw. Love. And that could be incomplete.
I know I beat him. I don't know who else
Too tough
did
to
it.
hold
Unless,
on
oh,
to
there's a
that
fair
one. It's
sentence.
second
Yeah, that's
down.
what it is. If him and my man's what, no, he said the fair sentence game.
Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when
Oh,
they've thrown it to
fair
him?
sentence.
Yes,
I'm the only
he's
person that
got
beat him, like,
coming his
legit.
way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that
I ain't
stuff.
in front, though. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm going to
Partners,
Super
been
Bowl
my
this year.
experience
Get
that
out
after
of
two
all this
stops
shit.
like that near the goal line, defense has only become bolder. They don't back off
Oh,
at
there you
all.
go.
I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the
I got Jair.
incompletion
Man, I
on the
ain't even
run
worried
for no
about that.
gain. Let's see now.
That's my whole, it's a whole different secondary
To
right now.
throw.
Dude,
He's got his
between him
man.
and
It's taken
Trey Young
for
and
a
Diggs,
Viking
that's
touchdown.
a whole different secondary.
From 8 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now
man,
after the touchdown,
I
ready
might
to kick
fuck
it
around.
away is Sanders.
I gotta look at my
Taken in the
schedule on
end
this shit. I
zone.
might fuck around go 16-0 in the regular season, though. I gotta see who all I play.
And he'll wind up about 40
fuck
yards
around,
shy
those
of where he
15
would have
yards.
been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the
I didn't
21-yard
even do my
line.
cornerback shit. I didn't even pay attention. Well, I built this team up nice, bro. And which one? I'm not gonna do some different shit.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder
Oh,
now if they're
shit,
going to
here we go.
try to increase the urgency a little.
And he's
I gotta let
into
him
the
score on that.
clear. The
Yeah, I let him
40.
score on that shit.
He's at the 30.
If they
10.
want quick, gotta let me score every now and then. You
Detroit.
probably gonna watch this.
Carry on Johnson. 79 yards. And the
What you do,
Lions are
man?
able to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I'm back on Madden.
And with that carry, he's
Yeah.
already over 100 yards here in
That's
the
how I
first
sound.
half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
Again.
and again. It's not that
know
heavy,
he
sir.
missed it, man.
I'll take it.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Big number.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Big number. Oh!
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the
Like, if you
30.
turn on division, there ain't nothing but what? I don't even know what that shit sound like.
Here are the Vikings
They ain't got
now
no
to
big
start
numbers on
their
division.
next drive. And that
I don't
last
know what
drive,
that shit sound
a
like.
long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory,
Hey, nigga, Isaac be
why would
blowing
you
you
change
up.
anything? They've got to
Hey,
be
the
confident
calling
about
for
what
it.
they're presenting
Yeah,
and continue to do so.
Because the
Isaac,
secondary,
come
they
on,
really
cuz.
were clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he slips up past the 45 before
That
being
nigga Memphis
tackled.
came here. This
He'll
feels
get
like a bitch.
15 and a Vikings first down.
What
And
you
then
say?
last carry puts
Y'all
him
gonna
right at
have
100
me
yards
get
for
it?
the
Y'all
game.
ain't gonna
So how
play
has he
no
done
more?
it? Because he's been patient. All
Nigga,
these
you
blocks,
got it kinda
let
late,
everything
yeah.
develop, and then
You know
burst
what I'm
through
saying
for
now?
big gains.
Hey,
He'll be
You
taken
can't
down
send
just
me
shy
an
of
invite
midfield
like you
after a
used
gain
to.
of about 4.
this nigga sound like a female.
When we see those runs to the perimeter,
I'm like,
we see
dog,
those
why
runs
you
to
being
the
so
edge,
emotional,
we think
Memphis?
about
That
big
nigga got
breakers,
mad.
don't we? In this
I
case,
ain't
it was a
being
modest
emotional. I'm
gain,
just asking
but
a
it does
question.
open up
I'm like, you
possibilities
getting
here on
emotional
second
right
down.
now? Huh?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You said what?
Off play action. Love.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere. He ain't say what's up or nothing.
They
Nigga,
get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
nigga ain't say good morning or good afternoon
Moves
or
into
nothing.
Lion
Nigga just,
territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
nigga just,
Looking to throw.
oh, he lucky. That was nothing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Cool.
down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match,
Which one?
hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that the,
That sack
I think that's the one I just
finally
joined them
first
niggas.
step
They
in the
like,
right
they probably gonna come in like, what the fuck going on here? I just invited the Chargers and the
Sets
Bills.
him up for 3rd
Them
down.
niggas probably gonna be like, what the
Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last
what
play,
they doing?
don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, and maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Got a man open, and It's Devontae Parker complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I can't take my play.
And he went in route there from the slot for the
Can't let me take
completion.
my play,
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way, head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside and break it inside. Really well run route.
Oh man, he just joined the league, man. Them niggas gonna probably leave. Like, you know what? I'm good.
Damn, how y'all lose to the Hornets?
Oh, that's real shit. That nigga declined it. Oh, that's real shit. I respect this nigga, man. He might get a check.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Did that shit where they fucking would let me take my play.
And this is caught. He hits more.
I was expecting him to catch it. That nigga declined it.
Here
Like,
as he's
alright.
taken down at the 22.
That's real shit, man.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan.
I mean, I put it in the chat. I don't know if you saw it or
Coach will
not.
have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. First down, here's the run with Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys are
It doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt when the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
He invited me.
Back to throw. Love. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
I'm gonna wait till we get to, I'm gonna try to make it to the 4th. I'm gonna hit the speed of the 4th.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the
I need to
Vikings
join
have won that advantage. Extra point.
Trini a grown man, man.
Sanders. And the route is on here in this first half.
Trini?
Now after the
Talking about painting his
touchdown,
house,
ready
man.
to
That's a
kick it
grown
away
man. No
is
kids painting
Sanders.
their house. Yeah, he just moved to a new house.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here.
Scheduled game, another game in the league. Use my nightcap. Oh, no. Call the nigga a nightcap. I gotta say something.
That nigga told me, them niggas said they had met up at 4.
No, them niggas was joking. I was
The
confused.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
This time Jackson will throw it.
I know, that shit's popping, huh?
Wallace. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Now this time he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He said it shouldn't be
It's
last
his
year.
20th sack of the season as he continues what could be
And
a
it came right in.
record-setting
It didn't
campaign. The
it's
Lions
not for
now
nothing.
going to use the second of their timeouts.
Y'all gonna
as they
y'all
stop
gonna have me
with
get the
16
division
seconds
and
to
not
go
play
in
it
half
no
number
more.
1.
Some shit. And like, you know,
Sacks a growing theme in this first
You ain't
half.
seen
This
me
is
to
second
anybody?
and long.
like what? Like, we
Now a
we
fake
lose
on
all
the give
that?
here as they try to run past
Came to the
option.
party or whatever. Why you don't send me no invites no more?
So they decline it, and they choose to not give him that
I'm
down
gonna get
back.
off at that play. You
I
my
think
guy.
that's the key to
My girl
everything
tripping
there.
and shit.
They didn't give up any yardage even on the completed pass. Don't give them an extra down in order to try and pick up a first.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Jackson trying to lay one up deep. Now
Oh, that
that'll be
was
tipped
crazy.
and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys have got it
I'm
back
trying
in
to
the
get this
closing
shit to the
stages of the
This
first
shit looking
half.
nasty, bro. Yeah, I got these Vikings team nasty, though, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
I'm gonna take this shit to the.
So we've come to halftime after a
How you
very
doing,
one-sided
bitch?
beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Crying
Coach,
all day.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Shit, I see the cracker
Both teams
cuss-
appear
he
ready
plays
for the
some
fight
new
ahead,
niggas.
and we
Nah,
resume
the new
action
niggas
here
play
in
him.
quarter number 3.
About the same 2 plays.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it
I had
comes
to
out
kick
to the
prime time earlier. I had
25-yard
to let him
line.
back in. Prime time was getting on my nerves.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it though.
why you
This
do-
is a really important
he might be
drive.
gone.
And we often talk
Damn.
about teams scripting plays to
he
start a
whipping
game.
that fast,
A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're
Damn,
scripting
fucking
something
never
that they
say
expect to
nothing.
get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
Deuce. Hatchet. Check. Fresno.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
I'm gonna try this shit.
Come on, set. Touch scared. Check. Leo.
This dog is dog.
I'm coming.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Undercrush.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. I got you.
On 1st down, Love slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete.
This is what he's doing
Showing
right
off the
now.
arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ah, man.
Check 26.
Ooh, with a juke. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Pilot 64, weak. Hot. Let's go.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down.
One set, eyes up, one set.
Buzz, be ready.
From the gun, Love. He's going to look deep for more. This is caught at the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A big play there. 59 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Give me something. Here we go. 36.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton.
Oh, get him.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is down deep Minnesota territory.
I didn't even go. I ain't even get into the other one yet. The no quick shit. I gotta go in there. They started in the gridiron ballers. No, the gridiron ballers. I'm just looking at the gridiron ball. I ain't even in the other ones right now. There's so much going on.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Watch the safety creep.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
That's the dude. He the Titans and no cheese though. Who cheese and crackers just played.
Oh, so he just lost in both leagues.
Oh, for real? Who we lost to with the Titans? Oh, damn. Jaguar, what was close?
They go to Johnson again. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Oh, damn. That nigga said Redskins last try. Uh-oh. Oh, no, he's saying like with a quick. Oh, yeah, because that nigga kept lagging out, ain't he? Yeah, Thunderbird.
Here's Jackson.
I had read it wrong. I thought nigga said it like.
And that is caught.
Oh, he's last on the action.
Detroit from 17 yards out. And the Lions are in for
I was about to pause this shit. You kind of letting him go so he stay in the game.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
I can get my damn stat.
After
I'm
the
trying to fucking
touchdown,
get a dead
now
straight
is
off this
Prater
dude.
to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of
might be
reach.
nice, man.
It certainly
It's
feels that
with that
way, and I
trash
think
ass
that they're going
team.
to call their
He's a
plays
dumbass
accordingly
GM,
because
good.
what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 30. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Mama, they go
As
down.
his guys are in for 6. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
Hold up.
That will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
Eating over there, man. Some ramen. Okay. Woo.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all
things going
11
on in other
working
leagues
well
after this
together. But every now and then, partner,
I don't think he
you
wanted
need
to see
that
that
one
before,
guy
bro.
who can make a play against all
Yeah, I
odds
thought I put
that
up
maybe
100
can
on him.
ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for
He
right
gets some
now.
good
Yeah,
stats
you
too,
talk
though,
about
so
going to
he
your
might be
playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that
This
makes
ain't
big
trying to jet
plays
touch fast.
and
He
give them
ain't
that
shooting
opportunity to maybe wake
Where
up
Wallace
everyone
is.
else.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
Play action. Now Jackson going for the deep ball.
Why you
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Oh, he gone. Yeah.
There he goes on the side. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
He's looking good.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
That should do look disrespectful, though.
Hey, man, you want to finish this, man? You better do, man.
That's what the disrespect.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their
I would
next
give
drive.
it to him, but I
And
don't
they
really
gave
like
up the
giving
pick
people,
six.
so
And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to pull loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Hey.
Tighten up, tighten up.
There's a 20th carry for Johnson.
I think he is co-commissioner
And maybe
respect,
a
man.
measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. The Lions on third down. Not
That's
so
what
hot.
it is,
2
though.
for
They
9
got
at
that
this
dude,
point.
too, huh?
This will be
They're
third and
dangerous
6.
shit, huh?
They'll run it with Johnson. And he won't be close to a first
Yeah,
down as he
2 o'clock,
runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
The disrespect.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to air one out. They've got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
What? Talking about?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Oh, look familiar. Well, you talking about that play?
Jackson from the gun.
I didn't know you still watching this shit. That's what's gonna happen. You keep trying that shit. You keep trying Jair. That's what's gonna happen. I gotta hold this in secondary. That's what's gonna happen. You keep trying that shit with old boy.
Well, this defensive pressure's been constant all game.
The
coverage. They've all been
I got the Vikings, but I did a good trade. I gave him a Henry World, like a 1st round pick for Alexander.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Again, it's man. A fellow light-skinned brothers got to stick together, man. That's all that is. I had to get rid of Dante Jackson and get a light-skinned corner, man.
My eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to keep at this rate.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
I'll take y'all players and make it better, man.
On defense because you know they're going to stack
you want to get Ed Oliver touching me. See what Ed Oliver doing on my street. Now, he want to get it.
Passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
You see my Ed Oliver's out here getting 30 sacks. That nigga
just as good as running the football.
That nigga fighting to get Ed Oliver now.
10 now from the 30.
Every time niggas come in the deal.
Give this time to the tailback.
But you wasn't doing shit with him.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted.
But you wasn't doing shit with him. Your Ed Oliver was probably even making a Pro Bowl. He wasn't doing shit. Why Ed Oliver getting 30 sacks, fucking 98 in his first year, in his second year.
That's more.
Your Ed Oliver wasn't doing shit, man.
First down as they'll get him to the ground.
Let's put our Ed Oliver together.
17-yard line. This quarterback now.
Put our Ed Oliver together, man.
8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Whatever, cuz.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. From 17 yards out. As his
guys I was doing his thing. He was doing his thing. He got lucky. I gotta get my dangerous shit now. I gotta get my dangerous shit. He got lucky, man.
Now after the touchdown,
got lucky, man.
ready to kick it away.
And I was doing his thing that game. He like 3 sacks. It wasn't his fault he lost. It was just, we got some good animation. It was Dante Jackson. That's why I traded him. I got rid of the weak link. You got him now. I'm about to fuck him up.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
Let's see what they do. From Viking territory now, they'll come up
hey,
first
man, they looked out for you. They gave you animation.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Credited with a 1-yard gain.
All I know is we was lucky we don't play this season. We didn't play. I just know what happened when you played Clark and when I played Clark. So we can see what I'm saying. We'll see. Okay. And what happened this year?
I let him have it.
Well, that play looks
I ain't have to let a nigga have it and have it in a minute.
And for a lineman trying to block on this
damn, no, that was twice. That was a playoff too.
And when they try and change direction, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
I ain't let him have it. I finished. Oh, I thought he missed. That's a whole different franchise.
Trying to give his man room to run up. under
Come
it
on, that's
on
with the
its
car.
second
Bro, the
down.
Vikings team.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's
I
still
ain't
moving
had
around
to
back
let
there
him
the number
have
of
it, man.
times he's
I've
been
been
sacked.
finishing my
Yeah, he's
shit.
staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but
I'm
he's
gonna
showing
let him have it.
incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking
Ah,
himself
nah, yo,
out of a
Davis.
ball game that
Everybody
appears
gonna get that
lost.
Davis shit. That nigga here got so many excuses. Man, I was falling asleep. That's first it was lagging, falling. Madden saves you. Oh, look at Trayvon. I forgot about Trayvon, too. Yeah, I wasn't even playing Trayvon last year.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he
I
had 2
nigga said
interceptions a
lagging,
week ago.
Madden,
Seeing the
and the
ball
last
so
one was I
well
was
and
falling asleep.
understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he
That
has a
motherfucker,
chance.
I understand
He's
you
helping
losing,
his
you
team
falling
today
asleep,
huge.
but damn, 37 is zip code?
Nice little juke.
I can see you lost by a couple touchdowns. 37, so you know what I mean? You got sleep, why you just ain't like shit, you got it.
Now from the 21.
That don't make no sense. Come on, bro.
Another tote for the workhorse this
motherfucker
afternoon.
stank.
It's Cook. And maybe a
By Danny
measure of
DeVito.
revenge there. He's had his
That
way in
quarterback,
this
really,
one,
Tommy
but this
DeVito.
time
Sorry,
they get him
Danny
behind
DeVito.
the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring
That
up a
nigga come to
3rd
lead.
and
Like,
11
what the fuck?
situation. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a
Like, keep
one-sided
slaying
affair.
that shit.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. To the right
I can't wait till Rondale get his life.
and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Man, put it in your notes shit,
West
man.
Coast
Little,
offense or
how you
not,
got to see the friends
one of
there?
the maxims of the West Coast
Wow,
offense is you're either
disrespect.
throwing a touchdown or a check
I
down.
like
In
this
other
shit.
words, look for the big shot.
And I got that boy
I
J.C.
think they
Horn,
did exactly
too.
that on that play. They didn't get the first down.
He gonna do better than Dante.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
I got rid of Appy because Appy ain't even don't only use him
The
no more.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
We're gonna see who's still playing.
Coaches,
We're gonna see who's playing at the end of the season. That's all we're gonna do.
what's happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
Nah,
Take a
fuck
great
that.
look at
We'll
that
see who's
scoreboard.
playing.
Realize how poorly everything
We're
went
gonna
for us
see who on the
today.
couch and who
Coaching,
not.
playing, the
That's
whole
how we gonna do
deal.
it.
And never forget it
We'll
because
see
You're
who
not gonna
watching
want
who's
that
stream.
feeling.
I throw the
you
stream
don't
up.
want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
You just hope you don't play Clark before you play nigga. Then I ain't gonna get the chance to play you.
Jackson
Oh,
here,
nah.
and he lost
Oh,
the
nah. He didn't start
football.
trying to
The
run with
Vikings
it.
pick up the football.
You
And
better
they're
just
gonna
hope you don't play
take
Clark
over
when you play
right
me.
there at the
Then you ain't gonna make it.
22-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this
I
big.
bet
in the
I
football
It's
was
an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
We want it. H3218. Chopper, chopper. Go.
Following the fumble recovery, Love. And that will be
Oh, I thought I caught that,
incomplete.
man. I need
Would
to
have been
build
a
this
big
shit out, man.
hitter
Stop
if they had
bullshit.
connected.
Like,
Instead,
man,
it's
it's
2nd
disgusting,
down.
man.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead.
I
If
was
you're
waiting
coaching,
better,
Charles,
man. I was
you still
waiting.
taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
On this day,
I'll
the
be
ground
so
has been
fucking
his,
mad.
but at least
And
on
this
that
nigga
individual
DC
play,
right
we just saw
now.
the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they
I would
finally
be
got one, and that's a
so
win for
fucking
them,
mad.
but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it.
And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34.
I need to stop, man.
How about
3,
this? 4th
2.
and long, and they're going to go for it.
All right, here we go. We're good. Good shit. Let me give him his GG, man. Real one. Real one. Play someone else first. Let me see. Yeah, Golden ain't been active, man. I might have to fuck around and kick him. Yeah, I might have to kick that. He be like popping in and out, but Let me look at these stats right quick, cuz. Man, that nigga Jordan Love been going hand the last 2 weeks, man. That nigga trying to win him MVP, cuz. What you? Oh, yeah, that was a good round, huh? I need to round there, 254. Yeah,
Round 3.
Hold on.
Honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. This is my millennials. I be murdering anyway. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like
Oh, that shit stank, cuz.
Hold on. Go back, man.
What? You talking about?
Yeah, go back. Yeah, go back to the upgrade real quick.
Oh, hold up. Oh, am I still streaming?
Yeah, you should stream.
Oh, you said go back to my upgrade? This?
Yeah, go back to the upgrade.
What? Quentin Nelson, yeah, that's Trayvon, Londell, Naeem. How he got? He didn't even play. Xavier. Hey, I forgot I got him. Jamal Jefferson. I got it. Oh. Shut up. Yeah. Alright. Get the fuck out my